Hello everybody and welcome to Higher Plane Games. My name is Simon and this is Hob, a excuse me, chest infection still here. It's a platform adventure hack and slashy type thing, but not really, from the people that made Torchlight 1 and 2. And this is it's not really in the similar vein, but you can kind of see some of the great stuff that they've kind of carried over from that series onto this, but also where they've differentiated from things as well. So what I wanted to show, because I'm at a point in the game where I'm a bit lost and I need to kind of work out what I'm supposed to be doing, so I'm just going to quickly dive up here so I can show you some bits first. The world of Hob is very mechanical, and that's in quite a good way, because it means that everything that you do in this game is highly satisfying, as in you press a switch and all kinds of stuff will happen to kind of make that switch be a nice thing. Oh look, that's a previous me. Previous traveller anyway. Oh good, there we go, we've gained something. So yeah, this game is, I've seen people kind of say, oh, it's like Journey or Abzu, and I disagree to an extent. There's much more gameplay elements in this, and as you can see, there's lots of different things that you can do with your character, so that's why it's not like it's a nuanced kind of Zen-like adventure, but it is much more gamey than those, which I think are much more like experiences that you do, if that makes sense. So this is us, Hob. We have one mechanical arm and one real arm. I won't spoil how that happens, but it's in the opening scene. And we also have this little key sword thing that you can pick up in travels. Now, alongside that, you can also get this little shield, which is quite cool. And I've not got enough upgrades for it yet, but I've seen that there's a grappling hook that you have as well. And as you can see, the world is kind of this mixture of technology and Zen-like elements. And yes, you can kill all of the wandering animals. Some of them will run away from you, some of them won't. And it's up to you to decide what you do and don't want to do. I don't do anything with this yet. No, we can't. So, let's dive out into the world map. So, the world of Hob, is taken over by all this purple stuff here, and the purple stuff is like poisonous vines, and they act as an antagonist but also as like a way blocker, so that you can't progress through to certain areas. You can see that thing that's pulsating is where I'm supposed to be getting to, but I kind of reached a block when I was over there, so I've gone wandering, which is why this quick look won't necessarily show tons of gameplay, but I want to explain what makes this game really interesting as opposed to showing you the game itself. So apologies that this is a slightly skew with one. On the left hand side you can see different things that you can level up, and you can go to a little forgery and level up your weapons or your character abilities themselves. You can see that's the abilities that I've got. 36 things that I can upgrade stuff on, and inventory is of different things that you can upgrade your sword and such for. So I'm just going to go on a wander and just show you why I like the game. Yes, this little guy. Let's try not to die when we do this. So as you can see, ooh, where did that guy go? Nice. So not all the animals are friendly. You can see there. And it's very much the combat is around like run and gun or strike and run, if that makes sense. Ah, over the edge you go. And so that guy looks like he wants to get to something. So let's pick off the minions first. Oh, he got me. When we try and get this guy, this is going to potentially go horribly wrong. We might die. Hello. So let me show you the combat side of stuff. So yes, I can try and walk, but it's probably better to... Oh, he done me in one go. Damn it. That didn't show that very well, did it? We might leave him alone. There you go, the respawn checkpoints aren't too bad. I might leave him alone altogether, actually. I'll show you some of it as well. So that's the vines that stop you getting in some places. So if you get too close to them, they will sting you as well. Can you see how that's kind of like moving around a little bit? When I get close to it, it'll be like, hello. You have these little things which are transporters, which let you transport between different parts of the world. So let's go over to the little main hub and I'll show you our little creature friend. Okay, so that's your fast travel mechanic. And if I dive into here, I'll show you the little shop. So you have different appearances that you can upgrade Hob into. I've got level 1 at the moment, but just to show you that it exists. Okay, you've got different versions of Hob that you can have. You can pop your arm on the desk for different abilities to be increased, and as you can see, more and more of those will become unlocked over time. The little forgery, which it seems to think I can do. Okay. Oh, there you go. So that thing that I got from like the dead stone version of previous meats, I'm assuming they're previous meats, when you collect their fragments, it goes into the forgery, and once that's full, you can craft yourself a new improved upgraded sword. There's plenty of progression to be had. The other thing that we've got in this game is our little sidekick. He's currently sitting there having a little chill. He is a funky little robot guy, and he speaks to you in like a weird robotic voice. It reminds me of, I don't know if people have seen the film Iron Giant. It reminds me so much of that. And this is your gate progression. So essentially when your sword gets more powerful, you can stick it in between these gates and like rip them open. Normally your robot friend will help you. You can see there's stuff there that I want. Oh, I thought he was going to die then. Aim for the right thing, Smithy. There is a trophy to say complete this game in less than 5 deaths, and I think I failed that in this broadcast alone. But I wanted to show a very specific mechanic, which is why I think some people are kind of comparing this slightly to Abzu and Co. Maybe I can't get down that way. Maybe I can only get up that way by the looks of it. I'll try once more. But essentially you have, like in Abzu and to some extent Journey, where you could kind of just sit and chill in different locations. I don't think I can get anywhere, can I? Yeah, that's cool. Right, well down at the bottom of that, there's like a little hanging ledge, and you can sit and press a button and Hob will just sit there and chill, and all of the wildlife will kind of interact around him, and the wind will go and like a little jaunty ambient track appears, so you can kind of have like little mini zen moments, which I quite like the thought of, and I was sitting there chilling out with it for a little while. It was really relaxing. Right. Let's actually try and progress some of this game, because I've talked about why this game is good, but I've not actually done anything about it, and that's intentional because I'm a bit stuck on where to go next. So, because I know I've got to get over there. I do like it when the roll means that you can go faster than anything else. Should we try that guy again? Those little dudes are cool. Their faces. Looks like me first thing in the morning. See if there's any way that I can get to. Let's go down. So that's the poisonous stuff that's kind of taking over the world. Hello, Japanese boy. 17. Well, not too bad, thank you. I have a chest infection, but apart from that, I'm okay, thank you. I can always be worse. Apparently, at some point in this game, a pet button appears. Here is also how you upgrade your health. Finding those little things. So even though I've not necessarily gone the way that the game wants me to go, there's still plenty to find and explore, and that's what I like. This is where you start in the game, by the way. Just making sure. I hope you're doing well, Japanese boy. don't know if I'm saying that right. So you can see one of the gates that I opened with my little chum.
Might you do Project Cars 2 career mode?
Ooh, that's a good shout actually. I've not really thought of it. I might well do, actually, to be fair. I kind of wasn't impressed with my first impressions of the game after a while, so I've not played it lots. Project Cars 2, so it might be something that I'll come back to. All I've played on is the Formula Rookie car. That's not going to work, is it? I'm going to try. I need to get there for something. That's annoying. Can you see they're just like, I'm going to kill you. Evil plug. It's like the Trifid's gone wrong. And they will kill those little animals that are diving around. It's proper harsh.
I made it to Formula X in my career.
Oh, awesome. Well done. So you can also pick up remnants from old robots to try and sort yourselves out with. Now I've already been down this ladder, I'll go down it just to kind of show you. One of the great things about the game design for Hob is how vertical the game is. That sounds like such a weird thing to say. But like, when you do get the opportunity to press buttons and dive around in between different levels, the sheer scale of size of what you're doing in the game is great, and you can see what's going on in other parts of the world through different parts of the camera angles, and it's quite a unique way of doing things, to show you world progression and where you are now. Can't seem to get see what I mean now around how like everything you do has a really satisfying way of doing. So like you don't even get the opportunity to just open the door. Christ, what's that? Oh, I don't want to. Okay, let's not get on that. Problem when you're doing something for the first time. Right. Care about being electrocuted. Get up! Ah. That's not really what I wanted. I'm gonna survive that at all, are I? Right, that's all electric. Find a way to turn it off. I feel like this quick look has not gone very well, but despite me basically playing this game like an utter noob, I have to say that I do recommend it. I think where there's some slight issues with this game is around, sometimes it's a bit clunky and introduces mechanics. So like you come across the shop or you come across currency, which seemed a bit back to front, because I was sitting there thinking, well, I'm assuming I'm supposed to be doing something. But so yeah, you kind of go, I don't understand this mechanic yet, but I know that this could be useful at some point. And so sometimes it's a bit clunky in that regard. Some currency. Get some reach. To get another one of those blue canisters, don't you? Another example of what I mean by vertical gaming. Ah! There we go. See, so I understood the concept. It was just trying to work out where the hell I was supposed to go with it. But that's what I mean by Hob being immensely satisfying, in that just a single switch changes the world. I feel a bit better now. At least I'm actually showing you some proper gameplay. As opposed to trying to tell you why I like the game without being actually able to show you anything. So again, this whole vertical camera-like way of showing you progression and where you need to go without actually telling you. Very much like Rhyme, which is a game that I absolutely love, does this exceptionally well as well. Actually, this game's got more in common with Rhyme, I think, than it does with Journey and Go. Ability, I think. dangerous music. Oh! Hob has crashed!